How you doing, guys? Just back from picking up a ton of Suave at Walgreens, and was obviously checking out for a long time because I was doing a lot of transactions, but had quite a bit of time to talk to my favorite store manager, who is actually a couponer also. We were talking quite a bit about this balance rewards thing that's starting on Sunday. Okay, you can join. It's a loyalty card that Walgreens is coming out with. Registered rewards aren't leaving necessarily. Um, you know, I don't know if this is going to be good, bad, or indifferent, but I have a feeling, and sort of our thought is, ours meaning me and the manager I was talking to, is that it might be beneficial for couponers, but let's see. Regardless of whether it is, whether it isn't, whether it's going to be better, whether it's going to be worse, everybody needs to have one of these cards because there are deals that are only available to card holders that are coming up, and there's a lot of them that if you do not have a card, you can't get in on. So the address, and I'll put it below. It's Walgreens.com /balance, and you can you sign up for this. Again, they're calling it what, balance rewards. It'll be a card. The employees have them already. You can't get yours yet if you're not an employee. You can sign up. They'll send you your card in the mail. But there are definitely, and I was just looking at we were just talking about this next week coming up, and there are already deals that look like they're going to make sense for card holders that don't. If you're not a card holder, just and this isn't a preview video, okay? This is just about this card, but let me just give you a real quick as an example, okay? This deal right here, okay? This BOGO 50% on Nature Made vitamins. One of them that's included is vitamin D. There are lots that are included, but let's just use this vitamin D as an example. Okay, BOGO 50%, $5.29 for vitamin D on on the website. I'm pretty sure it's that in the store too. Um, so it's going to be about $8 for two. Okay, we've got this. Okay, you can find that in our forum. I'll put a link to that too. Okay, we've got this $2 off Nature Made. All right, so fine. So we get two of these Nature Made. It costs us $8. We pay four, and then what we get back, see, is this. If you're a card holder, see, it says with card. Okay, first of all, I think you only get that price with the card, but certainly you're only going to get that 5,000 points with the card. Now, if you go and you look at what is 5,000 points worth, it's $5. Okay, it is a restricted $5 because you can't. There are some things you can't spend points on. For instance, you can't spend points to get more points. I know that sounds messed up. It's going to be messed up, but we're going to have to feel our way through this, and we shouldn't just write it off because maybe there'll be a there there. Okay, that's the grid. All right. So if you get these points, okay, that's what the points are worth. Now, in the fine print of this program, it says that you cannot spend points on a transaction where you earn points. And the way that's going to work is you can spend the points, but you won't get the points back. Just like with the register rewards, if you spend a register reward on the item, you won't get the register reward back for that same item. Obviously, there are going to be things that we need to figure out as we go, but I think it's worth taking a shot at this thing and trying to figure it out. So what I thought might be an interesting exercise, at least, is to do a follow along at Walgreens, because honestly, I know, and let's face it, if you are a veteran couponer and you have a Rite Aid and you're really good at it, nothing is going to compare to Rite Aid, and that's just it. But if you are like most people, and certainly if you're a beginning couponer, it is very difficult to beat Walgreens. Most of my stockpile came from Walgreens. They're just, to me, they are the best place to start, and I know that there are a lot of new people. But new or old, I think that for new people, I think that this balance rewards thing is probably, just another piece of the puzzle and may not mean anything one way or the other. But Walgreens as a store is a tremendous place for new people to start. And for those of us that have been doing this a while and are pretty good at it, I think that we're going to find ways to work this Balance Rewards program that's going to be way in our favor too. So what I thought might be fun and might be a good exercise, let's take a mythical starting dollar amount of, say, let's take a $20 bill. Okay, we'll take 20 bucks and we'll see what we can turn that into in terms of product over the next couple months as we go. And let's really give Walgreens a fair shot again. And I know, again, I know it's tough to look at Walgreens when there's so much potential at Rite Aid. But Walgreens has been really good to all of us. And I think they could be again, and I definitely think that with all of the glitches and all of the things that they're going to need to iron out on their end too, that this new program could present us with some really good opportunities. I know that it is at least worth checking out. So let's give Walgreens a fair shot. Let's all sign up for this Balance Rewards program. Let's see if we can turn it into something. We're going to talk about it on the clam, I'm sure, too. We'll talk about it here, but I bet that there are going to be things to find. If you look at just that Nature Made thing, that looks like, a little better than a dollar Moneymaker right there. And in separate transactions, with Walgreens, there's not a limit of one like at CVS, and there's not a limit of usually the two that you get at Rite Aid. So if you can get a ton of vitamin D, and if you can order from stores like, you can, if you manage to let you, at Walgreens, and you see these deals coming in advance, it could be a really good way to rack up. And look, there's going to be better things than this coming along, but that's just in 4 seconds of looking at the ad. That's a $1 moneymaker. Maybe we'll find more. Let's sign up, see what we can figure out. See you guys.